We're headed out for a little hike. We are walking over to Las Nubes. We've got about a 30-minute walk from where we're parked at. And then I think we hike over a little bit. But should be a pretty easy walk. Looks like, at least on the map, this road will take us right over to the suspension bridge, which takes us there. Seems like a pretty quiet walk. Some little farms over here. Just saw some bananas in the trees. We'll see what else we find. Let me tell you, this is a steamy walk. Pretty quiet though, other than the birds and the bugs. Start to hear a little water. We've seen a few more of these trees that seem to have some kind of red peely bark. Still don't know what they are. Alright, we found a suspension bridge. It's really pretty cool. It's a pretty big one. A couple of guys just rode their mopeds over it. Sorry, motos, not mopeds. Wow. Look at that.
This is one bouncy bridge. Holy cow, this bridge moves a lot.
Yeah. Well, look at that though. Oh my goodness. That is just stunning. That water is moving. Woo. Be careful there, huh? I can't believe they rode their motos on this. I don't think I would be that bold. So there's one end of the bridge, and here's the other. Just a few spots to be very careful of when walking. Whee! I put this down. Okay, made it about there. There are for sure some dicey spots. You can really feel it move, even some of the boards. Oh, when you go.
Yeah, there's a sign on the end of the bridge that says max 4 people for the whole bridge, so.
And yet people are taking their motos.
Yeah, we just saw 2 motorcycles go across it.
Although one moto waited for the other one to go. Although I don't know how you would get one past the other. On here it's too small, I think. Wow. This water is rushing. Oh my goodness. Wow. to be a lot of insects because the birds have been going wild. They were actually super close to the drone, so David landed it. Luckily, without any issues. Ooh, that water moves. I don't even know how these guys over here got where they are. Nuts. David says the walk over is a bit slippery from all the mist. I bet these rocks are extra slippery when you are here when it's raining.
Whoa! Be careful. That's where I told you it was slippery. I almost slipped there too. Good job. So beautiful. I can't believe those guys are down there fishing. The water is very turbulent further, so one slip and you're going for a wild ride. They do not seem concerned. Must be some good fish there. Looks like when the river is up, this whole area gets covered with water just from looking at how the rocks are wore down.
Must be very careful up here. But isn't it pretty? I like that sign. It is dangerous. This place is really amazing. And the water is so blue. And this river is the same one, or at least feeds into this one, the one where we're camping at. Just down the river. Gotta be careful where you're walking. David said he saw some lava rock back where we were, but he's not quite sure what this rock over here is. Has such an interesting shape from where the water has carved it out. I think that water is already rushing, but apparently the later you go into rainy season, the more intense it gets. We had thought this was a place to swim. David says there's a corner over there where you can go swim. I don't know. That water's moving. Sure is beautiful though. Well, we were walking back from the waterfalls. They were beautiful.
Yeah, that water was rushing through there. Can't believe those fishermen we saw just hanging out right on the edge.
Yeah.
Would have been very easy to slip in, but the whole area was very beautiful. The water is nice and blue coming across the waterfall.
Yeah. Yep, so that's Las Nubes, and they actually have some little cabañas you can rent, or you could do camping there. So, looks like a nice option. Although I have to say our option right by the river is pretty good too. But I think we've got about a 30-minute walk back.
Yeah, we almost got our first tuk-tuk ride. When we went over the suspension bridge, there was a tuk-tuk parked there. And then we saw a guy standing at the end of the bridge. I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's his tuk-tuk. Turned out to be his tuk-tuk, and he thought he was waiting for just one person. And he was like, oh yeah, I could give you a ride. It'll be 40 pesos, which is around $2 US.
For both of us.
For both of us. And he said it would be around 10 minutes before this guy came. So we're like, okay, we'll wait. 10 minutes comes around and a guy walks out, and he had his entire family with him.
I think it was maybe 5 of them total, 4 of them?
5 of them total in the tuk-tuk. And that's
That's a tight tuk-tuk already.
Yeah, that's the limit. So he said he could go drop them off and then come back and get us, but it would probably be about 20 minutes. And we're like, well, that's only 30 minutes to walk, so.
Might as well.
Yeah. So we're walking.
Yep, it's a little steamy. Kind of looks like maybe a rain cloud ahead or maybe just dark cloud. But we're excited to go back in the river because the water was a little rough by the cascadas. And there was that one little area where you can swim, but I figured if we were having a 30-minute walk back, it might not be very fun if we were all wet. So
yeah, walking back in wet clothes is never fun.
no, so we're looking forward to that. Can't come quick enough.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that cow. He's so close.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not like that bull we saw.
He's got some big horn.
Yes, he does. There's a bunch right over here, too. Lots of buckas. And a baby bucka. Maybe. I think we're getting close. We haven't seen any monkeys, but we did just see a little sign talking about the toucans of the selva, which is jungle. Sadly, we haven't seen any, so far at least. But maybe soon if we're lucky. We have seen lots of teeny little lizards. Some of them not super teeny. Most of them are though. But they all blend in pretty well and move very quickly. So I haven't been able to catch any of them on film for you. At least so far. But looks like we've made it back. Home sweet home. Alright, we made it back. It's hot. We talked to a couple locals. It's nice, it's kind of fun. And we walked into town, got a couple of things. Somebody opened up one of their tiendas for us, which was nice. Everything else seemed pretty closed already. But now we're back. Time for a dip. Here comes Dee Dee. It is cold at first, but it's so nice once you get used to it.
Yes. Ah.
Pretty good?
Much better.
Whew. This current really is moving if you're not.
I know.
You don't have the right footing.
Better be careful. It's like you're right down to the waterfall.
No, it's not that strong. Don't worry.
If you liked this video, let us know by liking and subscribing. And don't forget, you can see more of the journey on Instagram and TikTok. Cheers, friends!